Welcome to Hilldale, a small rural town, my hometown of 13 years, that is located between Paterson and Dungog and is approximately 35 minutes north of Maitland. There's not much to offer here, apart from the thousands of acres of farmland and a local church. But hey, at least we have a train station, right? A small, unused, borderline abandoned train station? I once thought that this was all Hilldale ever was, but after a bit of deep diving, I realised it was once a place that offered so much more. Dating back to the start of Hilldale, Hilldale was formerly known as Big Creek up until 1905. The first recorded purchase of land was by Albert Sidney Boyce of Paterson, such a prestigious sounding name, who bought 78 acres in 1858. Around the same time, Michael Combry purchased a 40-acre lot, so I guess this has been a Combry home for longer than 13 years. Take that, Ard! We were here first! For those who don't know, the Ard family are a large part of the Dungog community areas today and were one of the first German families in the area. However, didn't arrive in Big Creek until around the mid-1860s, so they were a couple of years off. Church originally opened in 1899 and seated roughly 60 people. In 1953, the church was rebuilt next to the old one and officially reopened on the 27th of July 1953. Big Creek Church was renamed Hilldale Union Church and still holds lady guides, kids clubs and Sunday masses to this day. A post office and a local store? Who would have thought Hilldale once had that? I know I definitely didn't. A post office and shop was opened in 1913, providing postal services via the Hunter train line and groceries that were either delivered once a week from Dungog or provided by local industries in Hilldale, including tobacco, citrus, stone fruits, walnuts, dairy products, and other edible products as well. By the 1970s, business had slowed, and in 1978, both the post office and the store were forced to close. Now, one place I actually knew about before doing research was Hilldale Public School, except it wasn't called Hilldale Public School. It was called Big Creek School until 1961. Big Creek School opened its doors in May of 1879. There were a total of 30 students a part of the first class at Big Creek School, aged from 4 to 14. The teacher, Mary Keeley, at the time was only 17 years old and underwent 2 months of training at Paterson Public School prior to her move to Big Creek. At first, school fees were a whopping 6p per week, which is equivalent to around 5 to 6 cents. The fees were later abolished because ain't no one got the money for that. The school was fairly successful in sport, with Big Creek winning a total of 5 sporting cups by 1961 for both junior and senior athletics. Unfortunately, enrolment was low during the early 60s, and by December 1968, the school closed permanently and was sold. Hilldale Station, located on the Hunter Line to Dungog, began construction around 1906 alongside the Hunter Line and officially opened in 1911. During the construction of the Hunter Line, a 304-metre long tunnel through Wallarubba Mountain had to be excavated from Hilldale side through to Wallarubba side. The construction of Wallarubba Tunnel was a major task. Horses had to pull large skips loaded with rocks excavated from the tunnel through to Hilldale side to construct a high embankment that now covers a pre-existing creek. Local legend says that this is the hiding place of a local identity's bag of gold sovereign, if you choose to believe it. Hilldale's original station closed in October of 1975 as both the station and the platform fell into a state of disrepair. The original station was demolished and replaced by a shelterless concrete platform that is used to this day, with there lucky to be a single passenger per day. With the introduction of cars allowing for shorter travel time between other towns and cities, the need for a local school or store in every small rural town depleted and saw the closure of many during the late 60s and early 70s. As someone who was unaware of the existence of any of these places in Hilldale, I'm happy I found the story of what once was Big Creek and the history of Hilldale.